Eugene Bigberry. Also, you did play in my tournament one Sunday. Did you play in the tournament one day on a Sunday?
Yeah, yes, yes, I did.
Okay, I remember. I'm so sorry I couldn't recognize your name. This was long time back, wasn't it?
Yeah,
You were given some really tough opponents because yeah, in our tournament we have really tough opponents. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, that's the thing. So you need to improve a bit before you can maybe come on a Sunday. Sometimes there may be someone who could play you, but then yeah, there is a lady called Suki who comes. I think you should be able to play her. Um, let's look at that profile. Oh, you're playing the basic box. Okay. See, I saw you. Yeah, you played Suki. That's right. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago you played. Yeah, these players are quite difficult. Yeah, you even played me. I'm so sorry. I didn't. I'm so sorry. I didn't recognize you then. Oh my gosh, you played 6 games. I'm so sorry that I couldn't recognize you then. I didn't realize it was you. I forgot it was your username. But as you can see, when you play the really tough opponents, you're going to get beaten badly. Someone like Suki, you should be able to manage. She's probably going to win more often than you. But let me just look at this game that you played with Suki. Um, yeah, again, your rating is quite high for that. For the way you play, you should be about 1,650, 1,700 maximum. Okay, let's see how you played. Yes, that's a good move. See, uh, now in terms of rack balance, you were looking at rack balance a few weeks back. What can you tell me about the rack balance of these letters?
I can't see your screen.
Oh, you can't see my. I'm so sorry. I forgot to share my screen. It's bad of me. Let's share the screen. So I'm just looking at the game you played with Eugene. Sorry, with Suki. Wait one second. Let me organize the screen now. Gosh, I haven't done a class in a while, so I'm a bit um, slow with these things. I think that should work. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. All right. Now, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, that's good. So, yeah. So, what can you tell me about these letters that you have?
I can see A, E, I, L, S, U.
Okay. What can you tell me about the letters? Those letters.
Um,
We were looking at
L, I,
rack balance a few weeks ago.
yeah,
In terms of rack balance, what can you tell me? How many vowels and how many consonants are there?
5 vowels, 2 consonants.
Is that good?
No,
So, how many consonants do you have?
um, 2.
Two consonants. Okay. So you have ls and the rest are vowels. So
3.
yeah, No, yeah, you have two consonants, ls. Yeah, ls, and the rest of vowels. So when you have the consonant vowel ratio, how when you have two consonants, how many vowels are best to have?
Three.
When you have two consonants, the best it's best to have either two vowels or one vowel. Okay. So when you have two consonants, you did the right thing actually when you played the game. You because you know you have only two consonants, you changed three vowels. And okay, maybe you forgot. So which three vowels are best for you to change?
Mm, A E. I mean A U I
Yep, that's exactly what you changed. So that's good. Why is it important that you change one of the A's?
because it's double letters.
Yeah, you have two of the same. Okay, and U is usually not very helpful when it comes to. Um, Generally, U is not a very helpful vowel. Okay, if you need to change a vowel, change the U. Okay, and then she plays ball. Um, yeah, maybe we can look at it this week. Maybe we can look at the first turn. We can look at some notes. Um, yeah, I've had a very difficult time with health for about 3 months. I get sick and I get better. I get sick and I get better. When I started with you, I was getting better from a previous illness, and then again I felt sick. I had to take some tablets, which made me go really unstable. So that's why I couldn't do your classes. I need to start giving you notes. Usually, I send my student notes. If I do a lesson or a topic, there'll be notes. Usually, there'll be homework. Because I wasn't well, you didn't get any of those. So I need to send you the notes for the previous class on rack balance. I'll send you that. I think your dad has sent me your WhatsApp number. I'll send it to your WhatsApp. You have WhatsApp, right?
Yes, I do.
So I send it to that. And also, I need to send you some homework as well because you need to do some homework. So today also we're going to look at a topic. The topic will be titled opening turn. Okay, so that'll be a topic. But I'll go through the game first and then we'll look at the topic. Um, yeah, so this is the person's opening turn because you didn't start, she's going to start. Like I said, I think your rating should be about 1,700. I have played this person several times, and I know how you play. I think you play a bit lower than her standard. So really, your rating should be 1,700, 1,650. But it's a good match for you to play her because your ratings are not too far apart. So if you come on Sunday, I'll try and pair you with her at least two games. If you come on Sunday, um, that day I usually don't pair you with a player like me or with a player who's rated very high. But that day we didn't have many players. We had only four players. Usually we have about 10 or 12, and then I can pair people with the same rating. But come and see this Sunday as well if you have time. Um, so this person didn't play the best opening move. It's actually not that difficult. It's actually a very easy word. Can you see a big word with the letters that she has?
Um, BITE.
Okay, bite. It's a four-letter word. She also made a four-letter word. But can you make a bigger word?
HIRE.
It's also four letters. Can you make a like a six-letter word?
No, I can't.
Okay, this word is not that difficult. It's actually a common English word. It's not that difficult. Um, the word is bother. Have you heard of that word?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So that is the word we need to play, but you need to play it in a certain way to get the maximum points. So again, this is something that you get taught on the first turn, on the lesson to do with first turn. So how are you going to play your letters to play the word bother?
What?
Now, how are you going to place the letters on the board? Where are you going to place the letters?
Um, H8,
Where are you going to place the letters?
H8, go, go downward.
8 and go down. Okay, so you want to play it like this, like that.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
now this is something you will learn on the lesson to do with the first turn. That is actually not the best way to play on the first turn if you have a word like that. Okay, you need to try and
Um,
score. Okay,
B to H6.
B on H6. So like this.
Yes.
Okay, that scores even less. That's only 22 points. So where do you want to
Uh,
play?
B to H4.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to play. Okay, so that's the best way to play. Scores you 28. This way you get 28. This way, when you played it this way, you only scored 22. So why do you think you only scored 22 here?
Because the B is not on the light blue
Yeah,
box.
that's right. So that's what you need to try and do. So you need to try and get a letter on the light blue box. Now you could have also played it like this. Now that scores 24, still less than 28. Why is that?
Because there's no double letters.
The E is on a double letter. The E, is it scoring less than if,
Because the E is only one.
yeah, the E is only one. So what you need to try and do when you do have a big word on the first turn, you have to try and get it on the double letter, okay? Especially the high scoring consonant. So here it's the B, okay? It would have been nice to get the H on it because the H is 4, but we can't do it because the word is not long enough to somehow reach the, yeah. Um, so that's what she failed to do. She didn't spot that word. She should have really spotted that word. What did you do? Oh, very good. You spotted the bingo. Very good. So that's good. You spotted isolate. And that's very nice. She played hit. Let's see what you did with this. Age. Okay, age is nice. Yeah, you played a parallel turn. Um, yeah. So instead of age, I think the K would have been better. Ache. There's a word called ache. Yeah, ache scores more. All right. Let's.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what she did after she fate. She. Well, yeah, that's actually how you pronounce it. Fate. Um, Very good. I'm very happy with the way you changed those letters. Now, this rack here that you have, how many consonants and how many vowels do you have here?
Um, four consonants and three vowels.
Okay, so in terms of the consonants and the vowels, they are balanced because that's how many consonants and vowels you'd like to have if you have seven letters. But there is a problem. There's another problem with this rack. What's the other problem?
There's two double letters word.
Okay, which ones?
N and U.
N and U. So you have two N's and two U's. And like I said before, the U really doesn't help you. So it's good that you changed four letters. So you hang on to K and no, and you change U, U, N, N. Very good. That's a good exchange. I don't think you can do anything much with this move. Yeah, that's exactly what you did. It's a very difficult set of letters you have. You couldn't have done much on this turn. Um, no, there is not much you could have done here. So let's just see if you miss something easy, an easy score. Okay, there are these words are difficult. Unsunk, uncles, ook. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you for changing. Changing is okay. Yeah, it's not a bad exchange. Yeah, it's okay to exchange here. Yeah, it's good. Let's see what she did. She did Ivy. See what you did here. Okay, you did off. Okay, so I think a better move would have been to play something like Smoky. Yeah, Smoky is a good move there. Or there's even a word called Forky. Forky is a bit difficult. But yeah, something like that. When you play it off, there are two problems with that move. First is so you have fork MDS, oops, fork MDS, and when you played OF, what letters do you have?
DKRMS.
Okay, you have those five letters. Okay, um, so when you have five letters, how many vowels and consonants should you have?
Zero zero vowels, five consonants.
Okay, that's what you have. You have five consonants, but if it needs to be a balanced rack, what is the best situation for five letters? How many consonants and how many vowels?
Two consonants and I mean three consonants and two vowels.
Yes, that's the best situation for for five letters. So you're a long way off the best situation. You don't even have one vowel remaining. So it makes it really challenging with these letters. Okay, you don't even have one vowel remaining. So you have only five vowels. So so you have only five consonants. So that's the first problem with this move. And the other problem with this move is that you have opened the triple word square quite easily for her to gain access. Now OF doesn't take an S, but it takes a T. So if she has a T or a blank, she can use the triple word square. So I think playing something like Smoky would have been better. Okay, let's see what you did there. Okay, again, not again. It's not a very good move. You only had one vowel, and then you use that one vowel. Now, this is where your two-letter words. If you are good with your two-letter words, you'll be able to figure out these moves. So, um, one move is quite a bit difficult. Like A B, you can place a Y after A B, but there is a two-letter word called FY. Do you know the word FY?
Yes, I do.
So now that's what you should have done. So, well, you don't need to just play FY. You need to try and play another letter along with that Y. Then you get the double, triple letter square again. So you need to have done something like this. Okay, do you see that?
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So that scores 31. So it still scores you more. Plus you hang on to at least that one vowel that you have. The triple is opened here a bit, but it is in fact open, but then you have a very good score. So that's not a problem. And now you have a problem again. What's the problem now?
Um, the Z is on the double letter square.
Okay, so now that's what she played. She played Z. Now these are the letters you have. What's the problem with the letters that you have?
Um, seven, seven consonants.
You have seven consonants, unfortunately. Okay, so yeah, you have to exchange. Unfortunately, yeah, that's what you gotta do. So yeah, I think what you did was okay. You hung on to two letters and changed five. I think that's okay. That's a very nice move. That is a very nice move. That's very good. Yeah, that's very nice. 22. Let's see what she did. Yes, she played exec. Hmm. I think that move is okay, but I think maybe you should have scored a bit more there. Um, Now, when she played exec, what has she done?
Um, she she opened the red box.
The triple word square. So, what should you do? So, you should try and get a score on that. You know, make a word that reaches up to the triple word square. So, how are you going to do that?
Mm, H HENS.
Yes, that is good, but the thing is, you will score the same as HI because HI scored same points, and you're using your S. So if you don't need to use your S, I think HI is better than HENS. There is a word which will score you more. So instead of getting the H here, what other letter would you like to place there? Instead of the H, what letter would you like to put there?
K.
Okay, if you place the K there, can you see a word?
Uh, no.
All right. I don't know whether you know this word. Keen. Heard of that
Uh,
word?
no, I haven't.
All right. That's That's not a difficult word in English. That's actually a word you should know. Keen is like you are a keen student. Like you are very a student who's focused, who's a student who pays attention. It's a student who's interested in the subject. So keen is like an adjective. Um, that's okay. Um, if you only knew hens, I think playing HI is better. What's the other problem of playing hens?
Um, three vowels.
Yeah, so that's another problem. You have three vowels. So instead of playing hens, I think you should just play HI if that's what you, if that's the only thing you saw. Okay, right. So you need to know your three-letter words with the Q. There is a word called suk. Okay, so it is a bit risky with the QI, but you still score 32. So maybe you could have done that there. All right, so she has played the bonus. Let's see what you have done there. Oh, such a bad miss there. Oh, I can hear my voice. I think okay. Um, maybe if you can use headphones or uh, that's okay. Now it's gone. So the kidneys was good, but maybe you could have done QUIN. Now that scores a lot more.
Okay.
All right, so that would have scored you almost 70 points. All right, now she shouldn't have played that word. So this is what she had, but she played pug. Bad that she played pug. Why is it a bad move?
Because there's no score, and then she have five consonant. I mean five consonants.
So she has five consonants. That's the problem. So you don't want to do that. Mag. She exchanged. Yep, because she doesn't have any. Now she exchanged only two. That's not very good. How many do you think she should have exchanged?
D T V
She doesn't.
three.
Yeah, I think she should have exchanged about five here because she doesn't have any vowels. So if she has to exchange five, which ones will you exchange?
D T and V.
That's only three. If you have to exchange five,
Two D's,
uh-huh.
two T's, and V.
Okay, I think that's good. Why do you think a D has to be exchanged?
Because it's a two-letter word.
Yeah, you have two D's. Um, yeah, um, maybe the V has to go for sure. V is a very difficult letter to use in the Scrabble set. So yeah, RB, hang on to RB is good. Yeah, that's good. I think you played okay on this game. You found a nice bingo, isolate. So I think that's okay. Let me have another look. It's another game you played. Let's have a look at this game. Let's see. Right. Yes. Now with this word that you played, oh, you did see hen have 7 letters. In terms of rack balance, how many consonants and how many vowels do you have?
5 consonants and 2 vowels.
Okay. So when you played hen, what do you have with you?
Um, exchange.
Okay, what letters do you have remaining with you? What are the letters?
CERR.
Okay. Now, so you have 4 letters left. So that's 3 consonants and 1 vowel, which is not too bad, but there is a small problem there. What other problem is there with the letters that you have?
Um, one vowel.
Yeah, that is a small problem, but there is also another problem. You have,
Double R.
yeah, so you have 2 R's. So instead of CERR, maybe you should have played CERN. No, sorry, you should have left yourself with CERN and played what?
HER.
Yeah, so you should have played that. All right, so um, that's one thing you should have done. And the other issue is, yeah, you know how to play parallel, but then you missed an opportunity to score more points if you had played HER here. Did you know the word Zadi?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's very important. You need to know all your tutor words. At your level, you need to know all your tutor words. Can't have any doubts with any tutor words. So you should have played HER that way. And I think that probably would have been the best. Um, oh, there is a bonus there. Okay. There's Drencher. Um, okay, I think this means expensive in French. Do you learn? Are you learning French?
No.
Okay. So yeah, there is another word called ray. Um, that is goes a bit more than her. Her is also in there. There you go. But ray scores more because of the H. That's a good move. Race is a good move. Again, that's a poor move. I can hear myself again. What? Is this a poor move?
because it's close to the red square.
In this occasion, it's not too much of a problem with the opening the triple word square, but there is another problem with that.
Um, five, vo- five consonants.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem there. You hung on to five consonants. So you only scored 13, 14, 15 points, which isn't great, you know. So she played Jelt. Okay, you got Kiss, which goes you lots of points there. Connie, you played Bot. I'm really sorry, this echo is still a bit disturbing me. Maybe what you can do is mute yourself when you're not speaking. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I mean you can be on camera, but you can mute yourself. Yeah. Tick. Okay, again that's a bad move. Why is that a bad move when you play tick?
The X can be put at the triple square.
Okay, that's a risk, but that's to do with what your opponent can do. But again, when you play tick, these are the letters you have left. What's bad with those?
All of them are consonants.
Okay, so that's the problem there. I mean, with tick you only scored 6 points, so definitely 6 points is not worth hanging on to those bad letters. So, excuse me. So you need to exchange there. Exchange. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Now the reason you said she can put the X there is because that's exactly what she did the following turn. It wasn't too bad. She only got 25. She could have scored about 50 or 52 if she had another word coming down. But unfortunately, she didn't have anything coming down. So again, you have to suffer with bad racks because you have only one again. Yeah, that's, he scored a bit more. He scored 12 points, which is okay. He played far. Okay, again, now you missed a trick here. Um, you could have done something here through the A because you don't have any vowels. Do you see anything there through the A?
Law.
Something like that, LAW or KAW. KAW scores you a lot of points. Yeah, KAW. Okay, now you changed, but you actually could have played something there.
NY.
Yes, NY is only 15 points, so this is where you need to know your two-letter words. KY is better. Even in the previous game, we saw KY. You missed KY, so no, you missed FY, and yeah, so you need to know your two-letter words. At your level, you can't make mistakes with the two-letter word. Um, you can also make a five-letter word there, which is an easy five-letter word. Can you see it? Very easy five-letter word, not too difficult.
Mm, Flying.
Yeah, lying. Lying is probably better. Scores you 30. So that's a good move. Yeah, so you actually could have played something there instead of changing. So she took that opening now. Take. Now again, that's not the best move. You want to take the triple word square. Again, you could have done something better.
Okay, and then KO.
That's it.
WO.
That scores lots of points, almost 40 points. Okay, so try not to miss those opportunities. Just trying to see how much time you took. Yeah. Um, when she played Sin, she took um, almost a minute to play Sin. So you must have been thinking about what to do. But after she played Sin, you only took 3 seconds. See, 45, 10 minutes 45. And then when you played OWE, you only took 3 seconds. Maybe you could have taken your time there and seen what else you could have. Yeah, even if you didn't spot okay, even if you had done something like this is probably a bit better. Scores you much less. But why is this? I mean, I know the score is a bit better, 23 for O is 20. O is only 18. IO is 23. But what's the other advantage with the IO move?
Because the I has two.
You have two eyes. Yeah, that's the problem. So you played a bit faster. See, 10 minutes 45, and then 10 minutes 43, 42. You played. Oh, only took 3 seconds. Again, these are bad letters that she's hanging on to. She doesn't have any vowels. There is a word called dram, so dram may have been better. Maybe she didn't know it, but she can't just play two letters and then, yeah, it's not good. Let's see what you did there. Okay, that's okay. Kit is good, yeah, because yeah. Now Do you know what you can place in front of kit? What letter can you place in front of kit?
S.
Yeah, so you have the S. So I hope you recognize that. Only 4 points. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so again there is a triple word square opportunity there. You can place the N after fir, which is a type of tree, type of plant, and then you can come down and you find a word there with the N at that location.
WEN.
WEN is an option. Even Wayne is a word. Wayne. Right, this is also a good game. All right, we have about 6 7 minutes. Let's just look at another game before we finish because I haven't seen your games much at all, so it's a good opportunity for me to see how you are playing. Let's check the third game also you played against. I always like to see games that people play against humans. The computer can be a bit random. It doesn't probably properly show what human players sometimes do. So who's starting now? Oh, change the L and the R. That's interesting. I don't know why you changed the L and the R. Remember?
I don't think so. I just exchanged it.
There's no reason for you to exchange because you have. Can you mute yourself? I can just hear myself. Thank you. Because you have good letters and you can even play the Q. So like you can play Q I. Or um, played. Let's see what you. Okay. Now try and play the Q as quickly as possible. The Q is actually an awkward letter. So try and play the Q. Something like QI is better. Again, if you want to play that Y, where do you think you could have played that Y better for a better score?
FY.
Yes, FY, but don't just stop at that. What else would you like to play?
EYE. OE.
Yeah, so you can play OYE, you can play YO.
Okay.
All right, here again, you missed out on a good opportunity to score some points. So you have two blanks. So then maybe you can use one of the blanks to score some good points. You could have easily scored about 40 points, even 38 points with the Q. Very easy word with the Q. Do you see it?
QIN
Where?
F10
Play there. But there is a better place to play. Instead of QIN, you can play QIS somewhere.
F I mean F10.
So QIS there scores you a lot. 36 points. But if you played it here, it scores you even more. I think almost 39 points. Yeah, 39 points. Yeah. Understood?
Yes.
Actually, that's a very good move. That's a very good usage of the two blanks. That's a good move. Because you're scoring 60 points, that's okay. She can. Now you have a problem with your rack. Big problem with your rack. What's the problem?
Two vowels and five consonants. Four R.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem. The two vowels is not a problem. It's okay sometimes, two vowels with 7 letters. But the four R's are the biggest problem here. How are you going to overcome that? Can you see a word with at least two R's?
No.
It's a very easy word with two R's. Very easy word.
R. I. I mean I don't know. Oh.
Now to
Okay.
play this word, there are a couple of spots. One is to do it here, or the other spot where it scores you more points is here. Again, to do these sort of things, you need to know your three-letter words properly. So, yeah. Again, problem is, what's the problem again that you have with your rack?
Four R's.
R's, and also you only have two vowels. So when you played ARE, what's the problem?
There's three R's.
There's three R's, and there's another problem with the letters that you have.
And I don't have vowels.
The vowels. Okay, so instead of playing R, you could have played Er. Er is actually spelled E double R. This is also a common English word, is to make a mistake. Now that's a bit better, okay? Because the same score, but you at least have one more vowel, and instead of three R's, you have how many R's?
2 hours.
So this move is a bit better. Okay. So yeah, so I can see that you have taken on board the things to do with rack parents. Most cases you are doing it quite well. You are identifying like the correct letters to change and all. Um, so and also I think the two-letter words are very important. You need to study your two-letter words. Um, Two-letter words are very very important. You at your level, like you have to know all of them thoroughly. All the two-letter words you have to somehow memorize them. Um, so I don't know how you study words. Do you have a sheet of paper, or do you have where do you study words? I can't hear you, Hosanna. Sorry.
I have books and a paper, a sheet paper.
I'm sure it has your two-letter words there, so you need to study your two-letter words because that's the minimum. That's the first thing I tell even a beginner to start studying. That's the first thing. If anyone says what, which words do I start studying first? I'd say two-letter words. So it's the most basic thing. You have to know all your two-letter words. Without that, you can't progress much further. If you want to study anything else, you need to first be sure of all your two-letter words. Then we can think about the others. Okay. So I think that's enough for today. Um, I think today I should be able to record. I have already recording this. I should be able to send you the YouTube link for this video. Your dad actually asked me a few weeks back, but I just wasn't in the right state of mind to do everything. Today I can. We should get it by tomorrow evening and be able to upload this video. So come on Sunday if you have time. You can again play these players. Um, we should have more players this week because it's the first week of um, this year. And also, you don't need to play all six. If you want to play all six, that's great. If you feel like playing just two, and even that, you don't need to come for the first two. You can come for the second, the third game, or the third and the fourth game. But just let me know when you come, and when you want to leave. Just tell me, give me some time, and tell me, oh, I need to leave now. Or tell me if you know at the start how many games you can play. Just tell me, I'm here just for 3 games. You can come in. We play games every half an hour. So when we start at 6:30 in Malaysian time, you can 6:30 to 7 will be our first game, and then 7 to 7:30 will be our second game. So you can come at exactly at the time you need to play. But if you want to play 6 games, you're very welcome to, like the last time, play all 6 games. Um, so in case you do have less time, don't think, oh, I can't play all six, so I don't want to come. Just come for how many games you want. So, but in the meantime, as I'm seeing right now on your profile, you are playing the basic bot, which is good, which is much better than playing the beginner bot. The beginner bot is so easy for you, and you're see that's the thing. So you can only beat the basic bot like 2 out of 8, 2 out of 8 times. If you play 8 times, you're beating it like twice. See, the basic bot is probably your level. So that is good. Keep playing the basic bot and not the beginner bot. Um, yeah, so I think that's enough for today. And games, and I'll see you next week. Okay.
Okay, bye. Bye. Happy New Year.
Oh, happy New Year to you as well, Havana. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.